Welcome to From Creeping to Preaching. I'm your host, Renee White, a proud native Washingtonian, born and raised and still live here in the heart of D.C. I spent many years of my life in this incredible city, and it's not just my home, it's where my story began, and where my passion for uplifting my community, especially the youth. This podcast is a space where we can have real, raw conversations about life, faith, and purpose, all rooted in someone who experienced the struggle and the walk of these very streets and understands the beauty of life in D.C. This is your girl, Renee. We are Season 3, Episode 9. Season 3, Episode 9. I titled this, Before I Choose You, I Choose Me, and I Choose God. It's called Before I Choose You, I Choose Me, and I Choose God. Today's episode is a little different. It's a little different. It's a little quiet, more reflective. It's more honest. Because today I want to talk about what happens after a year of just sitting still, after a year of not rushing, after a year of not filling space with people, noise, or distractions, a full year of learning me. No dating, no pretending, no forcing connections, just me and God. Let me tell you, that year changed everything. I used to think being alone meant something was wrong with me, like if I was choosing or pursuing or partnering or I failed somehow. But this year taught me that something very powerful, extremely powerful. Being alone is not being empty. It's being uninterrupted. I gave myself permission to slow it down, to stop asking, who wants me? And start asking, what do I want? Not what sounds good, not what looks good, but what actually feels right for my soul. And that question is not easy to answer when you spent years being everything for everybody else. Here's the hard truth I had to face. I didn't really know myself outside of being someone's wife, someone's partner, someone's support system. So I had to ask myself, what do I like? What drains me? What brings me peace? What am I no longer willing to tolerate? And some of those answers hurt, because learning yourself means that admitting you compromised too much, where you stand there too long, where you're ignoring red flags because you wanted love more than truth. That year taught me that clarity only comes when you stop rushing. I realized something else. Before I ever asked someone to walk with me, I had to check in with my heart. Not the surface heart, not that one. The hopeful one. But because that's the hopeful one. We hope this works. We hope. But the deep heart, the really deep heart, the one that's been bruised, disappointed, and tired. I had to ask, am I healed or just lonely? Do I want companionship, or confirmation? Am I ready, or am I just familiar with pain? Because I don't want to invite someone into my life just to repeat the cycle I worked hard to break. And here's the one thing I knew for certain. I wanted God in my life, front and center. Front and center. Not as a forethought or afterthought, not as something I just added on later, but as a foundation. I don't want to start anything new and then ask God to bless it. I want God in it from the beginning, because when I didn't put God first, I ended up choosing my emotions instead of discernment. It's time I'm praying before I proceed, listening before I leap, and trusting God to align what's meant for me without forcing it. Let's be honest. Waiting isn't easy. There are moments when you wonder, am I taking too long? Did I miss my chance? What if love doesn't come again? But then God reminds me, what's meant for me won't miss me. And what requires rushing usually comes with regret. I'd rather wait for peace than settle in chaos. Here's what this year taught me. I didn't need to choose or to be chosen. I chose myself. I don't need to rush love. I need alignment. I don't need to prove anything. I need peace. And if someone enters my life moving forward, they're not coming to complete me. They're coming to walk with a whole woman who knows who she is and whose she is. So now I want to ask you, listeners, just a couple of questions. Have you ever found yourself at a crossroads like this one? Have you ever paused your life to learn yourself? Did you choose to wait or did you rush? How long did you take to cross that road? Or did you ever learn about yourself on the other side? I really love to hear from you because none of us walk in this journey alone. If you're in a season of waiting, don't rush. If you're learning yourself, honor that process. And if you're choosing God first, trust that He's already working behind the scenes. Before I choose anyone else, I choose me and I choose God. Until next time, you know this your girl. Let's walk it out. Let's walk through life. Grab yourself a copy of my book, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, as you read along. All the twists, turns, and triumph of my life, gaining deeper understanding of my testimony of life, changing lessons behind every story. Let's walk this path together. Your journey of healing and hope is just one page away. Let's keep this conversation going. I'm excited to hear how you're peeling back your layers and embracing your moments of, before I choose you, I choose me, and I choose God. I'd like to thank my producer, McKinley, with Moving in Motion by Matt. Until next week, you can check me on YouTube, iHeart, and Spotify every Friday at 9 a.m. Stay real, stay honest, and stay true to who you are. See you next week.